Benigno Aquino III, or also known as Noynoy Aquino, is the 15th president of our country, the Philippines, from 2010 to 2016. And during his time, he achieved a lot of achievements that truly helped our country, the Philippines. The first one is economic growth and stability. During his years as a president, he truly helped our economy to grow with the percent all over the years during his time. The second one is the anti-corruption reforms, or also known as the Ang Matuwid, that truly help our country to fight against corruption. The next one is a public and private partnership to the businesses around the world. The next one is the K-12 educational reform. This truly helps us students to be more ready for the next level of education. The next one is the Bangsamoro Peace Process. Lastly, the 4Ps, or also known as the Pamilyang Pantawid Filipino program. During his time, he created a program to help our fellow Filipinos to give them financial assistance for their families.
One of Noynoy Aquino's flagship programs was the Ang Matuwid, or the Straight Path, which symbolizes commitment to clean, transparent, and accountable governance, introduced during his 2010 campaign and carried throughout his presidency. The philosophy of the Ang Matuwid aims to eliminate corruptions and inefficiency in government and to promote good governance as a means of achieving economic development, reducing poverty, and restoring trust in public institutions. Under this initiative, Aquino prioritized reforms in areas such as fiscal management, public infrastructure, and social services, seeking to create a government that worked for the people rather than for the benefit of a select few. The program emphasized principles of transparency and accountability, encouraging citizen participation in governance and the utilization of technology to improve service delivery. While it was lauded for enhancing the Philippines' global standing and boosting economic growth, the Ang Matuwid also faced criticism for uneven outcomes, particularly in areas such as poverty reduction and job creation. In simpler terms, the Ang Matuwid was about making the government better for the people. It aimed to create a government that is honest and serves everyone, not just a few. Although it had its problem and didn't solve everything, the ideas behind the Ang Matuwid are still important today. They remind future leaders that being responsible and serving the public should always come first.
So one of these program is the K-12 program, which is the senior high. It's a 2-year program, so it is extended program for kindergarten to senior high, so it will be 13 years. So the purpose of the program was to enhance the soft skills and hard skills of the person or the students. So hard skills are the things that we learn from the subjects, while soft skills are our communication skills, our social way of communicating. And also senior high has both advantages and disadvantages. So one of the advantages are to learn more advanced learning subjects that are hard to learn once you get into the college life. And one of the advantages are attending events such as seminars, intramurals, cultural events. And for the disadvantages are it has an extended time of investment when it comes to time and money. So those are the two advantages and disadvantages of the senior high and K-12 program by former President Noynoy Aquino. So thank you for watching, thank you for listening. Goodbye.
During the presidency of Benigno Noynoy Aquino III from 2010 to 2016, several key infrastructure projects were initiated, focusing on improving transportation, energy, and disaster resilience. So the notable projects include: first is the PPP program. The Public-Private Partnership Program was launched to encourage the private investment in infrastructure. Projects like the MRT Line 7 and the NAIA Expressway were the part of this initiative. Second is the Daang-Hari-Aslax Connector Road. This project improved connectivity between the southern provinces and the Metro Manila. Third is the Philippine National Railways, or the PNR projects. Modernization efforts were made to improve the railway transport.
We have here the Tarlac-Pangasinan-La Union Expressway, or the TPLEX. So this major toll road enhanced travel between the northern Luzon provinces. We have also the rehabilitation upgrades of airports. So upgrades were made to various airports, including the Clark International Airport. Next we have is flood control projects. So various infrastructures improvements aimed at flood management were implemented in response to previous disasters. And these projects aim to boost economic growth, improve mobility, and enhance disaster improvements.
This part, we are going to discuss some of the foreign and local policies during Noynoy Aquino's presidency. First, he strengthened U.S. relations. Aquino deepened military and economic ties with the United States, seeking support for modernization of the armed forces and cooperation on security issues. Next is the anti-corruption initiatives, which he launched the Daang Matuwid program to promote transparency, accountability, and good governance. These included investigations into corruption cases against high-profile officials. And lastly is the public-private partnership. It promoted infrastructure development through PPP projects aiming to address the country's infrastructure deficits and stimulate economic growth.
So the foreign and local policies of Noynoy Aquino is a reproductive health bill providing universal access to methods on contraception. He launched the public-private partnership program to hasten infrastructure development and form a commission to investigate issues and corruption allegations against his predecessor, President Doria Macapagal Arroyo. That will be all for our report, and I hope you learned something. Thank you.